Hi, strangers from YouTube. Sandy Simmer here. Welcome to the first Sims 4 Not So Very building video. The Not So Very challenge is a legacy challenge created by Lil Simsy and Always Simming. Link of the challenge rules in the description below. We are currently in the mint generation, but we need to upgrade the house, so let's build. And we start just putting everything in the inventory, the important things. Now let's move those, everything. Yeah. Okay, we need a structure. I think just some boxes. Yeah. The normal pieces of how you build a house. And a little surprise, I'm gonna put a basement. A scientist basement. Let's go for a mint color wall. Just paint on the outside. Yeah, I think that's the same color as before, but it doesn't matter. It's a good mint color. Now let's search. Yeah, that door is good. And now we're just doing the inside doors the same, even for the bathroom. Um, Now for the windows, there's something funny. I put all the windows right now, but afterwards I realized that it would be weird to just have a window on the side, but there's not enough windows up the front. So right now I'm building right now you see that I'm building the bathroom in the front. Well, I'm gonna move it backwards afterwards. Yeah, here, and I sink a nicer one because that sink breaks so fast that literally the first time that I installed that sink in the kitchen, it just broke, and I'm not here for that. Uh, in terms of mirror, I tried to seek for a nice green, and I ended up with that one that has somewhat of a green light to it. Okay, now I'm gonna struggle a lot trying to put a good window in the kitchen. Like, bear with me. We're just here talking about a window. Yeah, like there. The same old cooker, same old fridge, and the same counters from the bathroom. You know, they're cheap. I tried to use the same one, but I was like, no, 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 no. Yeah, we need a better sink at least can last like a week or more than a week in this household without breaking. Yeah, now it's a struggle with the windows. I couldn't find a window that would fit above the kitchen at that state, so I just decided to make all the windows up. Like, get all the windows a tile up in the walls. Now some alarms and a thermostat. You know, when things get cold or too warm. Actually warm, like too heated because this is the desert. Mm, the same old furniture for the bedroom and some of the decorations from the inventory that we have already. Now I'm looking for a little table, as you can see. Yeah, because the last table was really small. I decided to use these Mount Camarera tables and those mean chairs. I tried to put a toddler chair, but then I realized, why am I gonna use a toddler chair? Like, we don't even have the baby, and as well, toddler chairs, like the high chairs, are so difficult to use. Like, the child gets stuck. Now I'm building the office, and it's kind of, trying to play test like which desk to use, and I'm trying to figure out where to put that lamp that comes with the scientist career. Like, I couldn't find a plate. No, I'm just placing those elements there because I can put them in the building mode. I'll have to go to live mode afterwards to change them. Now a little bin, the recycle bin from Mount Komorebi, and no, and you know the little mailbox that comes with base game for this desert neighborhood. I'm just trying to put everything in the same space, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work quite well as it's too liney. Like it's all in a line. That's not enough. I'm putting the wallpapers, like all colored names or blue tones or green tones. The tiles in the bathroom. I tried various tiles and paints, but I just stick with the previous one. The teal tiles. They are the cheapest ones, kind of. Decided to go with those. Well, in terms of carpet, I tried to be a little bit experimental, but I just ended up using the same carpet as before, or maybe some floor tiles. You know, I used the Discover University ones in the studio, and now I'm rotating the whole kitchen. Yeah, that's when I tried to make it a more angular kitchen and put the table like in that corner. Now there's an empty space there, so I fill it up with a nice table, the little champagne that came from dates. I tried to put a TV, but I couldn't afford it, so now I think I'm gonna do the roofing, though that's really complicated. Look at that shape. That shape is so complicated. I tried to copy the roofing from other buildings from the neighborhood, but it ended up weird, kinda. I mean, at first I needed a column, and even though you can see that there's still budget, I still need a lot of things. So the roofing is gonna change at some point. Yeah, and now and as I told you before, the budget is really low, so now moving things is really expensive. So I'm gonna move just the bedroom and the bathroom a little, so that the windows from the bedroom are in the front of the house and not on the side. On the bedside tables, I decided to copy the bedside table and put that little lamp in the bathroom. And that little ornament from the wedding, I'm just gonna put it inside afterwards. But in the end, I'm gonna have to sell it because, budget. We can't afford just decorations. Those paper towels, I decided to put them in the table, and now the roofing. Yeah, it's just the same roof as the other houses, and I think I'm gonna move on for the basement. So I needed a ladder to go downstairs because it's easier to just put a ladder rather than staircase, a full-on staircase. Now for the side of the ladder, I decided to use some half walls, build a half wall on the side of the desk, one that actually is stolen up. Now some just plain teal half walls, and in the basement I decided to just use the mint paint from outside and the lab flooring. I put the element collection thing inside there, and now I'm gonna go for the lift mode to put the elements in in its place, because you can't put those elements from build and buy mode. Now, as you might notice, I haven't put the lights in, and we are on a budget, so I'll have to move a little bit the layout. Just move the studio a 1 square up front, and also the basement and the kitchen, uh, kitchen dining room. Now I put the lights in. Yeah, we're still on a budget. Like, we have to delete something. So I decided to delete the roof. Although the roof is free, it looked weird, and I couldn't use a column as well. So I decided to change the layout of the roofing, and that's it. That's how it ended up being the roofing. Now, to get more money, I decided to sell that ornament. It serves no purpose, and we need the money for the light. Now I decided to use some palm trees with the rest of our budget to, do some sort of landscape, even though it's not so. And the last light, and that was it. Now let's upload this big boy to the gallery, so that you can download it if you want to play with this mint house. I mean, it takes some time to load. There we go. That's our little mint house. It has one bedroom and one bathroom. And now a little description for the house. It's just a little tiny, little starter house for your mint generation. If you're gonna do the mint the mint generation for the Not So Berry challenge, I mean, if you want to use this house, you can always download it. And I'm gonna put the hashtag Not So Berry, so that you can find it under that hashtag, or looking for my ID in the gallery and the simmer 2508 O as in zero, not like in the letter O. And now let's upload it, baby, and you can download it. Yeah, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and this building. Bye.